Interrelationship diagraphs and ID sequence are two tools that are extremely useful when you're trying to analyse a fuzzy problem. A fuzzy problem for me is a problem that's big, it's complex, it's got lots of moving parts, lots of issues that are all interreacting. The things that can be assessed, it could be issues typically or factors that are involved in the problem, but you can use it sometimes to analyse actions or indeed projects. It's based upon a pairwise comparison, and what you're doing is systematically looking at each pair of items, issues, and you're asking the question, is there a strong relationship between these issues? If there is a strong relationship, then the next question is, which issue is the cause and which issue is the effect? And you use an arrow then to denote it. The arrow goes from the cause issue to the effect issue. When you've analysed each pairing, you then count up for each issue how many arrows are going out of that particular issue, which represents the number of times it drives other issues, and then the number of arrows coming into that issue, which represents the number of issues by which it's driven. Then finally, from a if you like, a prioritisation perspective, we're looking for those issues that are high drivers. In other words, those issues that influence a lot of other issues. And it's those that we should aim to work on first, because if we work on those, we're going to also be have a knock-on effect. We're going to be working on other issues as well, and so we're going to get the biggest benefit from our activity. There's nothing stopping you, of course, looking at those issues which are more driven. On this chart to more right-hand side, but recognise, of course, that if you start to work on those driven issues, you're going to encounter those driver issues pretty quickly. So taking this example, we could work on project reviews. We could have an initiative to really encourage those project reviews to happen. But until we sort out the mindset and get the thinking right, it's questionable what effect it would have. So in summary, a great tool for really understanding all of the factors that are playing a part in a problem, and to come to a consensus-based decision around which ones should we work on first.